Welcome back to iSPI Hacks, everybody. It's Sarah Ayers, Business Incubation Program Coordinator with Innovate Springfield. And today I've got Chad Grau with me with even more ways for you to step up your email marketing game. And in this video, he's going to talk about high lifetime value customers and how you can really nurture your relationships with your customers through your email marketing strategy. So I'm going to just stop sharing my screen and pass the mic to Chad.
All right, very good. Thanks again, Sarah, for the opportunity to talk about something I'm passionate about. And today we're going to talk about high lifetime value customers. This is one of 4 different iSPI hacks related to email marketing and really driving home using email and other strategies to really increase and drive home customer loyalty, right? And really increase the value you get from your lifetime customers. So as I say here, this is a belief that I hold: high lifetime value customers are created. It's not, well, some of them may be random, but if you think of it, you can do this on purpose, then you're gonna be creative enough to develop strategies to bring them about. So some of the things that I'm gonna dive into right off the bat are, maybe it's a little bit counterintuitive, or it's, maybe it's a little bit against the norm. And if that's okay. You may say I'm crazy, and that's fine. You're right. You can, if you're having success with these methods, then by all means keep crushing it and knock it out of the park. I do think that it does reduce the chances of retaining these types of customers as loyal, promoting customers. So the first one I want to talk about is guest checkout. And this is one I just personally can't get behind because I know my purchase habits related to guest checkout. So typically it's something I can't even think of a company where I bought something at guest checkout because they're not on my radar anymore. I don't know who they are. And I was probably trying to get something at a discount. So I was a discount purchaser, and bottom line, I know, and I think we should all be smart with our purchase dollars. But being able, I also know that if you have a guest checkout, you're likely going to lose that customer forever with that purchase, more times than not. A better situation is if you can collect their email and build a relationship, continue to nurture with content, to run evergreen Facebook campaigns beyond retargeting. Many things you can do when you have an event where they really start their relationship with you. So guest checkout, you keep in mind, you're likely losing a long-term repeat customers from people that utilize guest checkout. 20, 30%, whatever percentage off of your first time order. Also, first off, the main issue is that you're setting an expectation that with each purchase moving forward, you're going to be expecting a discount. You're going to wait until there's a sale. You're going to wait till you can find a coupon on Retail Me Not if you can figure that out. You're going to set the expectation that I'm never paying full price, right? So you've just lopped off 20 to 30% of your margin, or you've just delayed when someone's next purchase may come. So again, I realize, just a little caveat here, this is really mostly e-commerce that I'm talking about here, because that's kind of where I live and play on a daily basis. But save your discounts for customers that are paying customers. Reward the behavior you want repeated, right? So that's a big one. I'm a big fan of that and providing incentives. So that's just one. Keep in mind, you're not likely to have repeat customers that are discount seekers with your brand, by and large. So if you choose this, good luck. Just peace. It's going to be tough, right? So I would just encourage you not to devalue your brand. So don't devalue your brand. Be who you are. Be confident about what your pricing is. Go out of your way to create an awesome customer experience. Create great content. Again, not all in a week. This all takes time. We're all busy, business folks. We got families. We got baseball games and Netflix to watch a little bit too, and extra, all these things. So over time, these are things you can do, right? So anyhow, I want to just kind of wrap up here. Actually, of course, the next few minutes of identifying, okay, what does it look like to create a high lifetime value customer when I don't devalue my brand? So keep in mind, it's really normal for somebody to feel like, oh my God, I don't want to over email somebody that signs up on my website or reaches out to me. And that's a normal feeling. I've had that feeling. Every new client I have has that feeling. But just know that purchase intent and just interest in general decreases starting on day one. From the moment they create an account, it's only going to go down for the most part. So you want to take advantage of that when people are interested, and they're more likely to convert with your business and brand by front loading your best content, having an intentional pathway that you can continue to test and change and over time. And then you will have fewer emails, but frequency matters up front. So just be confident in that. So here's a potential path, right? That you could create that allows someone to self-select to become a buyer without you having to kind of hammer them over the head on your first email. Buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. Just think about, have confidence in your path and continue to test it and have them self-select, because if they don't self-select, they're much more likely to unsubscribe and you have a lost opportunity. So day one, upon creating an account, send a welcome email. Tell them why you're excited that they learned about your business. Set expectations for how they can get in contact with you and what kind of emails that they may be receiving from you over the course of the next few days, and that you hope they would continue that relationship beyond these first few days, knowing that I'm going to send a few more emails than I normally will over the lifetime of our relationship together. Set appropriate expectations. It will reduce your unsubscribes and increase your open rates. And if you have good content in those emails, you're going to be more likely to convert. On day two, I might say, try to help people who haven't yet converted to make a purchase or take whatever that next step is. Just send some FAQs that, for one, like your support team or yourself, if you're the support team, which is fairly probably likely, what common questions people have. Save yourself an email, just proactively answer it. It also is more likely helping to overcome someone's objections, whether it's about cost or return policy or the quality of your products or when can I receive it. There are FAQs you have that you will increase your chances for converting this customer by not only answering the questions, but you're going to save yourself some time. Then if you have a keystone recommended first product, and say you have a store of products, if you have one that's like 70 to 60, 80% of people buy the first time, have the confidence to make a recommendation and say, hey, I know that there's many opportunities you have to purchase on our website, or there's different services that I have. Here's something that I would recommend that you consider, and make the case for why. That's and if it's an e-commerce opportunity and you have the opportunity to provide a great value to them, that probably wouldn't hurt either. Next, I would share social proof, share testimonials, and actually you can include those at the bottom of your email. You can send a separate email to say, hey, here's what some of our customers are saying. And I think that you can send that regardless if they've already bought or haven't yet bought, because you're only going to drive home confidence in somebody who's made a purchase in the last few days, or you're going to hopefully help to convert someone else who is not. Engage. I've talked about this in another iSPI hack. Engage in punchy emails. Send a one-off email. Say, hey, and if you're a small business and you do a lot of the support and you're the one doing everything in your business, or you have someone that helps you, take advantage of that by being able to provide a personal email. That's just like, hey, I saw that you created an account. I appreciate your interest. I just want to see if there's anything I can help you find. Chad, end, right? Not like all these things, okay? Just super simple, punchy emails. As I mentioned in the previous iSPI hack, that's also going to help with your email service provider as well. Next, share an awesome piece of content solely with the purpose of educating them to help them self-direct, self-select to become a buyer. If you have a great piece of content, wouldn't you want to get that in front of them? If there's one thing you want people to know, would you want them to know that while their interest is high? So don't hide it, create it, and then use it on an ongoing basis. And then last, if they didn't, this is of course during the course of a week to 10 days or maybe 2 weeks or whatever, make a different, more broad recommendation. You try to maybe simplify their purchase with that first recommendation. If there's a broader recommendation you can make, that helps too. Just don't leave them with go shop the store. If there's something you believe that your customers would be benefited from purchasing, tell them that. Have the confidence to do that. And then last, you can continue this. So this really is first 7 to 10 days I've outlined here is I really want to try to get them converted. There are people who still won't convert, and that's okay. Doesn't mean you're a failure. Okay. But we still want to continue to expand this sequence out of different content we can create, different pitches we can make, to continue to try to convert them as a customer. And one of those emails that should be sent in that 30, 60-day range is basically saying, candid email here. I'd love your feedback. It looks like you haven't found what you're looking for yet. Is there something we can do differently, some other way that we can help you at this point? So those are, that's another thing that you can do during that time frame. My clients now, we're actually building out 6-month nurturing onboarding campaigns that are segmented, multi-pitched, but also add a tremendous amount of value and behind the scenes access to our brand that is helping to drive home loyalty as well. So the last item here is if you still don't convert people on this 7 to 10 day path, and then that, that first 6 months of giving them, additional emails or video messages or connecting with, inviting them to your social media platforms, launches and promotions, sales that are intentional. This is a whole nother iSPI hack, which I don't think we're going to be at the current time, but these also aren't not only great for existing buyers to get a great deal and feel a part of an event, but it's a great way to convert new buyers, because in a launch or a time-sensitive promotion, there's urgency. They have to buy, they can't delay. There's a great deal, something's going away, a bonus is going away, an event exclusive product's going away, that makes people make a decision. And we always convert new buyers, sometimes from 2+ years ago that have been nurtured during launches and promotions. So this is how you can create lifetime value customers by creating a path, setting up a long-term sequence which continues to add value so they stay connected to you, and then throw in seasonal or 3 to 4 times a year larger promotions where you're giving people a chance and a reason to buy at a time when it matters. So that is a way to kind of help you to create high lifetime value customers on purpose.
I feel like that's science for email. I'm just going to say it. I feel like you're an email scientist now. So thank you for the formula. And I'm ready to go crush it now. But wait, we've got one more hack. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll see you there.